have deemed it fit to intimate you further on the happenings from the 28th day of February 2022 till this hour. You're already aware of the judgment of the High Court of Ebonyi State delivered on the 28th day of January 2022. In that judgment, the court directed that the governor of Ebonyi State, Engineer Chief David Umahi, and the deputy governor of Ebonyi State, Chief Barrister Eric Kelechigwe, PhD, should not vacate office as deputy governor, as governor, and as deputy governor respectively in Ebonyi State by virtue of their defection from the People's Democratic Party to the All Progressives Congress. And so you are also aware of the judgment of the Federal High Court in Abuja on the 8th of February 2022 in the same subject matter. And so when we have two judgments of court of competent jurisdiction, the next thing that parties will wait for is to rather look for wait for the decision of the appellate courts. And so today, the same High Court in Abakaliki has mandated, has made an order, a valid one for that matter, asking the parties to enforce its earlier judgment of 28th of February 2022. In other words, His Excellency the Governor of Ebonyi State and his deputy approached the court in view of the decision of the Federal High Court on the 8th to say, look at the position. We have this judgment from you. We have also this judgment from your sister court, a court of coordinate jurisdiction. What do we do? The governor and his deputy approached the court through his lead counsel, and court made an order. This is to the effect that the judgment of the 28th of February 2022 is a judgment in rem. And in law, when a judgment is in rem, it means that it is a judgment that has adjudicated all the issues raised by the parties, and that one is subsisting and valid, and that the parties should give effect to that. In other words, a judgment in rem is a judgment that binds the whole world, even if you are not a party. A judgment in rem comes into play when you are having two judgments on the same subject matter, just like that of 28 and that of the 8th of March. And so the court is saying that the judgment of 28 ought to be respected, enforced, and should be allowed to stay by all the parties, including non-parties. And that's why the Supreme Court said it is a judgment that binds even the whole world. So even if you are a party to that suit, or you are not a party, you should be bound by that judgment because it has decided on the issue really brought to it by the parties.